Hello friends, this video is all about cross tabulation and chi-square using SPSS. Before we proceed with that, let's understand what do we mean by cross tabulations. Cross tabulation is a bivariate table where we got two category variable and you are trying to figure out how many respondents are from which category in terms of absolute number and also in terms of percentage. Whereas chi-square test is a test used for hypothesis testing between two category variable. In chi-square, our null hypothesis is row variable and column variable are independent, and alternative is row variable and column variable are not independent. So we use chi-square test to test the interdependence between two category variable. Before we test the association, we need to find out how many respondents are falling into which kind of categories. So we required cross tabulation. In order to check the interdependence, we'll go with a chi-square. So let's understand how chi-square is calculated, cross tabulation is calculated using SPSS, and how do we interpret the results. For that, we'll go to our SPSS table. So this is our SPSS file, and remember cross tabulation requires two category variable. Now category variables are variable which can take selected values, whereas continuous variables are variable which can take any value. So in this employee data file, we have gender as a categorical variable, because in gender variable we have two categories, male and female. Similarly, we have job cut as a category variable with three categories: clerical, custodial and manager. One more category variable that we have is the minority, where we have two categories, yes or no. Now here for this example, we'll be working on cross tabulation between two category variable, gender and job cat. Let's understand. Gender has two category, male and female, and job cat has three category, clerical, custodial and manager. We are interested in knowing that among the total number of male, how many are manager, how many are clerical and how many are custodial. Similarly, among the female, we are interested in knowing the number of female working as a clerk, number of female working as a custodial and number of female working as a manager. This is what a normal cross tabulation does. So what we'll do, we'll go to analyze. We have descriptive statistics. In that we got one tab here called cross tab. Cross tab stands for cross tabulation. So we click on cross tab and dialog box asks you to select row variable and column variable. Okay, so you need to select one category variable as a row variable and one category variable as a column variable. Okay, so we select gender as a row variable and employment category as a column variable. Okay, and then we will go to cell menu here, cells, because if you just click on OK, it will give you a table with an absolute number. Let's give it a try. So we'll click on OK. Now we have a table which said out of total 216 female, 206 are clerical, there is 0 is custodial, 10 are manager. Similarly, among 258 male, 157 are clerical, 27 custodial and 74 manager. Now these are absolute number. What we need is, we also want percentage. So we are interested in knowing among the total number of female, what percentage of female are doing clerical job, what percentage of female are doing custodial job and what percentage of female are doing managerial position job, and same thing among the male. So what we need percentages also. Now here remember, we need percentage by gender and gender is measured in row. So we'll go to our file again, click on cross tab and click on the menu called cell. Cell menu has an option here called percentages. Now you have to be very careful. We need percentage by gender and gender is measured in raw, so we'll go with raw percentage. Simply press continue and then press OK. Now what we have is, we have this table. Now along with absolute number, we are also given percentage. So this is our 100 percentage female. So this data shows that among female, 95% are doing clerical job, 0% doing custodial job, and 4.6% are doing managerial job. Similarly, among 100% male, 60% are doing clerical job, 10% custodial job, and 28.7% are doing managerial job. Okay, and similarly, the total column gives you percentage for the total. So using this, now suppose along with this, we also want a graphical presentation. In that case, you have tab here called display cluster bar chart. So you click on the tab and then press continue. Okay, software gives you the result, the same result which we had earlier, and then also gives you a bar chart, and this legend indicate clerical, custodial, manager. So these are female clerical, there is no female custodial, and these are female manager. Similarly, these are male clerical, male custodial, and male manager. So you'll have it. Now in this case, suppose we are framing an hypothesis. Suppose the objective of the study was to take the gender bias in terms of job category. So we are interested in knowing whether there is gender bias or not. Are both the gender given equal opportunity in terms of promotion or kind of positions? Okay, in that case, our null hypothesis here is gender and employment category are independent, and alternative hypothesis, gender and employment category are not independent. Now if you look at this table here, the table gives an information based on which you can arrive at a conclusion that it looks there is some gender bias, because among the female 95% are doing clerical job, whereas among the male 60.9% are doing clerical job. Similarly, if you look at the managerial position percentage, 4.6% manager are doing female are doing managerial job, whereas 28.7% are doing managerial job. So in a way, we can interpret this table as if you are female, there are 4.6% chance to become a manager, whereas if you are a male, there are 28.7% of chance becoming a manager. So the probability of becoming a manager is higher among the male as compared to female. Whereas if you look at the clerical positions, 95.4% probability of female being a clerical position, whereas among the male it is 60.9%. So look like there is some sort of gender bias. Now this is a gender bias which we can see among our respondent, that is sample 474. Now I want to check whether this is just because of sampling error or this gender bias is there in the population. So we frame an hypothesis here, and as we said, our null hypothesis is gender and employment category are independent. So if we accept this null hypothesis, we arrive at a conclusion that there is no gender bias, and this difference in the number visible in the sample are due to sampling error. If we reject the null hypothesis, okay, so your alternative hypothesis, gender and employment category are not independent. It means that is a gender bias. Okay, here we got two category variable. So hypothesis testing is done through chi-square. So we'll go back to our analysis again, and along with the display chart that we have selected, cell we have selected, we have another option here called statistics. So we click on statistics, and there's a menu called chi-square. So we click on chi-square, press continue, and simply press OK. Now with this, what is provided to you is the table with absolute number and percentage, the graph here, and between table and graph you have chi-square analysis. Now if you look at that, you have value of chi-square, that is 79.227, your degrees of freedom is equal to 2 because we got 3 column minus 1, so C minus 1, so 3 column minus 1 is 2 and 2 rows minus 1 is 1, so 2 minus 1 is 1, so we got degrees of freedom is equal to 1, and this is the p value, that is probability value. This value is less than 0.05. So if this value is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis. Our null hypothesis was gender and employment category are independent. So when we reject the null hypothesis, we arrive at a conclusion that gender and employment category are not independent. It means what kind of employment category you will have, that depends on the gender. It means there is a gender bias in a company. Now when you arrive at this conclusion, when you reject the null hypothesis, what are chance of committing an error, specifically type 1 error, that is 0.000. It means we are 100% confidence that yes, there is a gender bias. Okay, and when you arrive at that conclusion, your chance of you committing an error is practically 0. Okay, this is how we use SPSS for cross tabulation and chi-square analysis and hypothesis testing. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions, if you are looking at some kind of new analysis, feel free to have your comment, and for further such video, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.